Hello there. Hey, you're probably watching this video right now because you might be on my email list. We might know each other from social media or something like that, but you also might be doing a little bit of research on some top tier or high ticket type of companies. And you probably should, obviously, because it's what everybody's going to do. But I thought I'd put this video together and introduce myself to you as somebody that has been a company owner of a high-ticket, top-tier business that was very, very, very successful in the tens of millions of dollars with thousands and thousands of marketers all over the world, actually doing really, really well. In fact, I had a couple of guys made about $1 million in their first year. And so I know the perspective from being somebody that is looking at the business, because at one time I started in the high-ticket, top-tier industry, and then later I transitioned over to being a company owner. And now I do top-tier, I do some consulting, I do some marketing, I helped out different companies to get things going. But you're watching this right now because you're probably looking at a company called Tidem. You might be looking at a company called BSA or business, what does it stand for here? I almost forget the name of it sometimes. BSA is Business Success Alliance. It escaped my mind for a moment. Another company that comes to mind is Turbo Wealth Solutions, which is, I think they've changed their name. Probably all good companies. They're all in information marketing. And I think they've changed their name a few times here. But my name is Rob, by the way. My last name is Hanley. If I haven't introduced myself, you can Google my name. And kind of check me out and see I've been around the block a long time. I've been marketing full-time from home now for about 17 years. So pretty long, doing this. And I like to tell people I've done everything. I have marketed high ticket. I have built network marketing businesses. I've been on the corporate side of network marketing businesses to help them get going and start. I've done small ticket. I've done Amazon. I've traded Forex. I'm an entrepreneur. I've even had marketed on Amazon as well. So first and foremost, why high ticket? And then I'll tell you about these companies there. And one thing, by the way, I'll say right up front that you're not going to see in my video. I mean, if you want to talk to somebody that knows what's going on, that's seen this from all levels, that's had a lot of success for a long, long time, then continue on by all means. But one of the things I like to just tell people as I look out there on the internet and on YouTube that you're not going to see me do is you're not going to see me pull an envelope out and pretend to tear it open and show you who it is and then take out cash and count a bunch of cash. I'd like to say, yeah, I could do that, but I'd have people send me cash because as a business person, I've always thought that was ridiculous. That I would think, God, you create a barrier with somebody. I mean, they're going to have to go to their bank and take money out as cash and put it in a magazine and then send it to you. Now, that does work, by the way, in something that's kind of like high ticket or kind of like top tier, and that is called cash gifting. Now, I don't do cash gifting. I did it a long, long time ago, maybe like in the early 2000s, but only for a short time, a few months really. And the reason why was even back then, about 50% of the clients or the prospects that I would call would ask me if it was legal. Now, I always thought that it was legal. I don't know whether it's legal or not. It seems like there's a lot of information that's online that'll tell you that it's not. For sure. My belief is it's illegal. If I knew you from church or you're a friend, I'd say there's for sure states that say it's illegal. So I don't do that at all, although it's similar to high ticket, and I think that's where these guys get the envelope opening and showing the cash. I don't like to do that kind of stuff. I mean, you could send me cash if you want to. That would be fine. It would be nice. I'll take cash, but I think it's kind of silly. But the reason, by the way, that's done is because it fires off things in your brain to get you all excited. It's kind of like porn, and I personally think it's kind of sleazy. So not trying to throw rocks. People can market. This is independent. They can do whatever they want to do. But I never thought it was believable until I met a couple people that had got cash. I don't do things like that. I do it straight up as a business. So back to the businesses that I'm talking about right now. I'll tell you right up front, I market a company called Tidem. And I get invited as a professional, because I've been doing this for so long. I get invited to market almost everything that comes out. And I can't market 17 things at one time. I look at different things that are out there, and I actually do market a couple of different things. This isn't all that I do. I mean, I only spend a few hours a day marketing Tidem, and it's usually to help people on my team, and it's usually to I take a phone call or something like that. I give people information, whether they get started with me or they don't. Doesn't really matter, but it's a great business. Love the business. I work with a phenomenal group of people, which was quite unexpected, because I have my own marketing systems. I have my own traffic systems. I have my own, I've got my own financing. I got a whole bunch of different things that are available, but I really fell in love with a group of people that I work with. We do tons of different live calls and support and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I have and what I offer. Now, I will tell you my website to go to. You can also call me up. But to the other businesses, let me just contrast it. And as somebody that's been around the block, you're always told, hey, don't ever say anything bad. And so I really don't want to at all, because, you know, hey, I like to have other competition in the marketplace. But I'll just tell you what I know, or what I think that I know. BSA, for example, goes all the way up to 50 grand, but their products are kind of outdated, and I've looked high and low for the best marketing funnels that are out there, and all I usually see is people using something like ClickFunnels, which is a third party. So they're using lead pages or something like that, and cartoonish type of things, and I don't know, I'm not, you know, it doesn't work. So my systems, I do believe, are the best that's out there. I've made tens of millions of dollars in creating systems and writing copy and writing content, and I provide all of this for the people that I work with. They're not going to have to sign up for another autoresponder system or try to figure out how to put things together. I have a team of people that does all of that for you. So next question here is in terms of like office hours. I have open office hours. I don't really say, yeah, I work from this time to this time. I don't charge people anything additional to work with me. And you can call me pretty much any time except for, you know, super late at night, unless I happen to be up working, which I do sometimes. But, you know, I'm not going to come out of church or something like that to talk with you. Other business is Turbo Wealth Solutions, and they've changed the name like 3 or 4 times. They used to be called MMM, I believe, maybe it's BSA. I get them mixed up. One of them was MMM, Millionaire Mastermind something or another, and then it changed into Millionaire Mastermind System, and then it changed into something else. I think maybe it might be BSA. I get them all mixed up, but I'm sure they're great businesses. I just like the one that I'm in because I'm in it, number one. But I know after I've looked at the products and things like that, that I have real products that are relevant, that people can actually use and learn. I'm in the information marketing business. It's a $200 billion a year niche. It's growing at 37% per year. And it also overlaps with business consulting, which is what I do with people. It's very one-on-one. It's very consultative. Every single person I work with, because I'm not working with armies of people, I can be very selective with who I work with. And we tailor marketing campaigns for their budget. I've got people that have no budget. They have like practically zero, or they have $0 when they start, no budget at all. And then I've got people with what we call a make it happen budget, and we can do a lot more things. And then people usually have an idea of how they want to do stuff or how they want to market, also to fit into their lifestyle. Yes, you can have people follow up and close your sales if you want to. I've got guys of my own that can do that. But I also like to teach people how to do this, because we're not really not doing any sales. It's actually, I just look for a fit for people. So the companies, again, to kind of contrast, are the company that I'm working with. My website, www.youlovebigchecks.com, CKS, and I'll put it somewhere here in the video as I put this together and go through. Actually, I'll give you a little bit of a tour of what it looks like, and I'll tell you why overall you could see why my system's below everybody's away that are out there. And by the way, I've got traffic that's real visitors, real people from the US and Canada. We call it tier 1 traffic. And I get it for about 30% of what anybody else gets it out there. So you literally can just push a button, you can do an order, and you'll have visitors, real people coming to your website that are really looking for a business. It's not robots or something like that, but I also teach people the skill of marketing. So that's kind of a little bit about me. Let me show you a little bit about our marketing system. I can go into a little bit of the stuff that we do in Tidem in my group, but this is my marketing system here, and this is one of the main pages. I change things up a lot, but I like to start with a survey because there's not an opt-in box or anything like that at all. People come through, they ask a question, they answer a question, yes or no. Have you ever made money online? But I want them moving, and so to give you an idea, when you go to my thing, this is what you'll see. This is what you'll get. They click on a button here. It asks them the next, how much have you made before? They answer the question. They move on to the next one. And then from here, it asks them the last question, which is, I'd like to make, how much would you like to make? How much are you looking for? How much would you like to make? This is the main question. It's why you're looking at this. You're looking at this right now because whatever you're doing is you want more. You're not making enough money. You're overpaid. You hate your boss. You hate your commute. Whatever the reason is you're looking, obviously you're here. So how much money you're looking for, you're probably not going to make it on $100 a month. And what I do, you can generate a lot. So I'm trying to think of how I could say this. So usually I like to say, think of what your doctor makes, and you can make more than that. You can make a lot more than that. You can make more in a month than you make currently in a year. Okay, that's what we do here. So anyhow, click on one of the buttons here. You click on next. It'll take you over to my page. And this is my own marketing system here. I charge everybody $39 a month for this. The people that I work with, I actually comp them in. And so when you get here, I've got a little bit of a headline that kind of gets right to the point. Yes, I have made millions of dollars. Put your information in here, and it's going to take you over into my marketing funnel. You can learn all about the group that I market with. You can see our products. We have a $2,000, $3,500, $6,500, $12,500, and our VIP, which is what I am, qualified, $22,000. And yes, those sales do happen. I also have funding available, so I got options for people if they want to start with $0 out of their pocket. So that's kind of a quick little thing. I could probably go on the video here. I usually do. Additionally, my group that I work with, my mastermind, in addition to working with me directly, there's 19 different training opportunities. No, there's not 19 calls or anything like that to go to per week, but that's how many different training opportunities. So I teach people how to market on Craigslist. We teach them how to do, if they want to do ringless voicemail, if they want to do predictive dialing, if they want to do banner advertising, postcards, whatever it might be. There's so many different ways. Social media, Facebook paid ads, YouTube paid ads. There's so many different ways overall to market. And the system sifts and sorts, serious, I say, from the curious, and then you get popped out here on the other end. You get people that are highly interested. So I don't do any kind of cold calling or anything like that. I just contact people back. I have a short conversation with them. I really get to pick out kind of the red jelly bean if I want to work with somebody. And I told people before, I really don't want to work with you. So that's kind of it from a veteran. Been doing this a long, long time. And put your information in here. It's going to take you over to my other page. And then look for some other videos. I like to say, hey, I work with my gym shorts. I know that most of my videos that you'll see here, I'm kind of in a shirt because I want to be professional. But you don't have to. I mean, you work with where you're from. Most of my work I usually do from my cell phone here. I was just checking my page to make sure. And you got time for the family and everything like that. So yes, it is real. Yes, it does work. And you can call me, by the way. I do answer my telephone. So I'm happy to answer any questions about Tidem, about BSA, about Turbo Wealth, and there's a whole bunch of others. I'm familiar with pretty much all of them, and I'm certainly familiar with the comp plans. So all that you really need is you need traffic, you need a system that's going to be mostly automated for everything you're going to do. It's great to have a group of people that are cool to work with, and you certainly need a good mentor. So that's it. Give me a call, hit my website, and we'll talk a little bit later. Take care.